Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about one of the most fascinating and complex organs in the human body, the brain. It's responsible for everything we think, feel and do, yet it's still full of surprises. In this video, I'm going to share 10 surprising truths about how your brain works that might just blow your mind. So let's get started. 1. Your brain doesn't stop developing until your mid-20s. Most people think that once you hit adulthood, your brain is fully developed, right? Well, that's not entirely true. Research has shown that the human brain continues to develop well into your mid-20s. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision making, impulse control, and reasoning, is one of the last areas to mature. This explains why teenagers and even young adults often struggle with making decisions and controlling impulses. So next time you find yourself questioning a decision you made in your early 20s, just remember, your brain was still a work in progress. 2. Your brain is more active when you're asleep. Here's a surprising fact. Your brain is actually more active when you're asleep than when you're awake. Sounds strange, right? During sleep, your brain is busy processing memories, clearing out toxins, and reorganizing information. It's also during this time that your brain consolidates learning and experiences from the day, which is why getting a good night's sleep is so important for memory and cognitive function. So the next time you pull an all-nighter, remember that your brain does its best work when you're catching some Z's. 3. Your brain can rewire itself. Did you know that your brain is incredibly adaptable? This ability, known as neuroplasticity, allows your brain to rewire itself based on your experiences, thoughts, and behaviors. For example, if you learn a new skill like playing an instrument or speaking a new language, your brain forms new neural connections to accommodate that skill. Neuroplasticity is also why people can recover from brain injuries by retraining other parts of the brain to take over the lost functions. It's a powerful reminder that it's never too late to learn something new or change old habits. You have a second brain in your gut. This one might sound a little out there, but hear me out. You actually have a second brain in your gut. The gut is home to the enteric nervous system, which consists of about 100 million neurons, more than the spinal cord. This second brain plays a key role in digestion, but it also communicates with your central nervous system, including your brain. This gut-brain connection is why you might feel butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous, or why stress can cause digestive issues. It's a fascinating example of how interconnected our bodies really are. Here's something surprising. Your brain itself can't actually feel pain. This is because the brain lacks pain receptors, also known as nociceptors. That's why surgeons can operate on the brain without the patient feeling pain directly in the brain tissue. However, this doesn't mean you can't get headaches. Those are caused by pain receptors in the tissues surrounding the brain, like the scalp, sinuses, and blood vessels. So while your brain controls pain throughout your body, it's immune to it itself. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. It loves predictability because it makes processing information easier and faster. When your brain can predict what's going to happen next, it saves energy by not having to analyze every new situation from scratch. This is why we often feel discomfort when something unexpected happens. We have to work harder to make sense of it. This preference for predictability is also why routines and habits are so powerful. They help your brain run on autopilot, conserving energy for more complex tasks. Humans are social creatures and our brains are wired to connect with others. In fact, studies have shown that social interaction is as important to your brain's health as physical exercise is to your body. Social connections can boost your mood, improve cognitive function, and even extend your lifespan. When we interact with others, our brains release feel-good chemicals like oxytocin, which reinforces bonds and promotes feelings of trust and empathy. So, maintaining strong social ties isn't just good for your heart, it's crucial for your brain too. Your brain is always changing. One of the most amazing things about the brain is that it's constantly changing, even in adulthood. This goes beyond just neuroplasticity. Every experience, thought, and emotion can physically alter the structure of your brain. For example, people who practice meditation regularly show increased gray matter in areas associated with memory, empathy, and stress management. On the flip side, chronic stress can shrink parts of the brain associated with memory and learning. This means that your daily habits and experiences are literally shaping your brain every single day. Your brain can store an incredible amount of information. Imagine a computer with almost infinite storage space. That's your brain. While it's hard to put an exact number on it, some estimates suggest that the human brain can hold up to 2.5 petabytes of information. To put that into perspective, that's about 3 million hours of TV shows. What's even more amazing is that your brain doesn't just store information like a hard drive. It organizes and connects it in complex ways, allowing you to recall memories, recognize patterns, and make decisions quickly. It's like having the world's most sophisticated filing system right between your ears. Your brain is the most energy-hungry organ. Despite making up only about 2% of your body weight, your brain consumes around 20% of your body's energy. That's a lot of fuel for such a small organ. The energy your brain uses is primarily in the form of glucose, which powers everything from basic survival functions to complex problem solving. This high energy demand is why it's important to fuel your body with a balanced diet, rich in nutrients that support brain health. And it's also why you might feel mentally drained after a long day of thinking or learning. Your brain has been working hard. So, there you have it. 10 surprising truths about how your brain works. The brain is truly an incredible organ, and the more we learn about it, the more we realize just how powerful and adaptable it is. Whether it's its ability to rewire itself, its preference for predictability, or its role in social interaction, these facts show that our brains are constantly shaping and being shaped by our experiences. I hope you found these facts as fascinating as I did. Understanding how your brain works can give you valuable insights into your own behavior and help you make choices that support your mental health and well-being. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and take care of you or find someone who does.